Hey guys, did you hear that Elon Musk is cooking up something again that's gonna blow everyone's mind? This time, it's about a hypersonic aircraft that could change all the speed laws we've known so far. Imagine a speed so fast that it feels like you're flying into a cool sci-fi movie script. What is Elon going to surprise us with this time? The thrilling story begins, and together we'll uncover the whole truth about his new adventure. Elon Musk announced the launch of a hypersonic spaceliner in 2024. The latest aircraft is based on SpaceX's achievements in space technology and rocket engineering. Starjet will be able to accelerate to speeds over 5 Mach, significantly reducing flight time. Starjet is equipped with a state-of-the-art Raptor rocket engine and uses advanced materials that can withstand the extreme conditions at high altitudes. Particular attention is paid to the comfort and safety of passengers. The development of such an aircraft is associated with many technical, regulatory, and logistical difficulties. So, Musk's task also involves actively engaging with regulatory bodies and airports to create new rules and standards for these kinds of high-speed flights. Starjet has significant economic potential and can change the aviation industry by opening up new market opportunities and prospects for businesses. The aircraft's ability to reach hypersonic speeds makes it an ideal option for business travel, tourist routes, and cargo transport. The next-generation engine combines the best features of traditional aviation technologies with SpaceX's unique developments in rocket engineering. Starjet uses a combination of liquid methane and oxygen as fuel, which reduces its environmental impact during operation. The aerodynamic design of the Starjet is optimized to minimize air resistance and ensure maximum flight efficiency. The use of modern composite materials has achieved the perfect balance of strength and weight in the design. Advanced navigation and communication systems, along with electronic control systems, ensure precise and smooth handling of the aircraft. The company intends to implement environmentally friendly operating and maintenance practices, including recycling and reuse of aircraft components. It will help reduce the carbon footprint and extend the lifespan of the aircraft. Elon Musk and his new hypersonic Starjet are aiming for radical change in the world of travel and logistics, making them faster, more convenient, and more accessible. The project could foster international cooperation and innovation, bringing people together and breaking down geographical barriers. In addition, new horizons are opening up for the development of tourism and scientific research. Starjet is part of the overall trend towards creating increasingly advanced modes of transportation, among which hypersonic airplanes and space travel hold an important place. Keep watching, and you'll learn about the latest developments from competing companies. Is there a real alternative among them to Elon Musk and his new hypersonic aircraft? In 2019, the American company Hermes announced the development of a hypersonic drone called Quarter Horse. The aircraft is 39 feet 4 inches long with a wingspan of nearly 10 feet and is equipped with a combined power plant called Chimera, based on the GE J8521 engine. This system is capable of accelerating the aircraft to a speed of 5 Mach. Hermes decided to take an iterative approach to development, planning to create 4 demonstration prototypes. Each of them is designed for phased testing of various technologies and processes. The first prototype, designated 0 Malawian Kwaches, was assembled in 2023 and was used solely for ground testing. The company announced the completion of these tests in early 2024. On March 28, 2024, Hermes unveiled the second prototype, the Quarter Horse -1 Malawian Kwacha, which was developed in just 7 months. Unlike its predecessor, this version is designed for field operations. Its tasks include checking the operation of all systems during takeoff, landing, and flight at subsonic speeds. To achieve this, the -1 Malawian Kwacha is equipped with a GJ85 engine and is remotely controlled. In addition, Hermes shared that the Quarter Horse Mk2 prototype will be equipped with a more powerful Pratt & Whitney F100 engine. The main goal of this version is to test flights at supersonic speeds. The third prototype is expected to take to the skies in 2025. The State Route 71 Blackbird, created during the Cold War to replace the aging U-2 reconnaissance aircraft, remains one of the most iconic models in aviation history. Designed at the request of the CIA to evade Soviet radars and missiles, the Blackbird became a crucial tool for strategic reconnaissance due to its unique speed and altitude. The futuristic look of the aircraft was the result of complex engineering solutions. The shape of the fuselage and wings, resembling thin triangles with a 60-degree sweep angle at the leading edge, provided excellent aerodynamic characteristics at all flight modes. On board were various electronic sensors, side radars, and cameras. Reaching speeds in excess of Mach 3, the State Route 71 easily evaded interception by fighters and anti-aircraft missiles, becoming the fastest manned aircraft in the world. Although the development of satellite reconnaissance and drones led to its withdrawal from service in the 1990s, the Blackbird left a significant mark on the history of aviation. Throughout its long and flawless service, it never suffered a single combat loss, confirming its importance in aerial reconnaissance and remaining a symbol of technological advancement in aviation. The supersonic passenger plane Halcyon, capable of reaching speeds up to 4,000 miles per hour, promises to revolutionize air travel, cutting flight time from London to New York down to just 90 minutes. By 2029, this aircraft is expected to serve around 125 routes worldwide. Halcyon will be powered by a hybrid engine that combines two traditional aviation solutions. Testing and commercial operation of this aircraft is expected by the end of this decade. With a speed of 5 times the speed of sound, Halcyon will be the fastest civilian aircraft in the world. For comparison, the maximum speed of the famous Concorde was 1,350 miles per hour. Halcyon will be able to cover distances of up to 4,000 nautical miles, which will make transatlantic flights from New York to Paris possible without intermediate stops. However, flights over the Pacific Ocean, such as on the Los Angeles-Tokyo route, will require a short stopover. It is worth noting that Halcyon will not be able to be used on domestic and intercontinental routes over land due to the strong sonic booms that occur at such high flight speeds. Lockheed Martin recently completed the construction of the experimental X-59 aircraft as part of the development program for supersonic passenger aviation. In the near future, the flight testing phase will begin, showcasing the real capabilities of the new technologies and design solutions. The X-59 project, previously known by the index KST, was completed in 2018 to 2019. In 2018 to 2019. In 2018 to 2019. The assembly of the aircraft itself was completed in June 2023. The experimental X-59 is a single-engine aircraft with a unique design, developed from the ground up based on the latest scientific data. The length of the aircraft is 95 feet, the wingspan is 29.5 feet, and the height when parked is 13 feet 9 inches. The maximum takeoff weight reaches 32,408 pounds. 32,408 pounds. The aircraft can carry up to 9,700 pounds of fuel and 661 pounds of payload in the form of scientific equipment. One of the features of the X-59's design is its fuselage, which has a high aspect ratio and a variable cross-section. The long nose cone with a horizontal leading edge gives the aircraft a unique appearance. The power plant consists of a single General Electric F414GE 100 turbojet engine, allowing the aircraft to reach a maximum speed of 1.5 Mach at an altitude of about 10 miles, with a cruising speed of 1.42 Mach. The main goal of the X-59 is to demonstrate the possibility of quiet supersonic flight. The optimization of the aircraft's aerodynamic characteristics is aimed at reducing noise levels during flight. Although the X-59 is intended solely for testing and experiments, NASA hopes to use the data gathered for future aviation technology projects. The Boston-based company Spike Aerospace, founded by former engineers from Gulfstream, Eclipse, and Airbus, launched a project in 2013 for a silent supersonic passenger plane of the future. Their development, the Spike S-512, is designed to carry between 18 to 22 passengers and is expected to cruise at a speed of 1.6 Mach, with the ability to accelerate up to 1.8 Mach. The unique feature of the project is that the plane will be able to fly at supersonic speeds even over land, which is currently banned due to noise pollution. Spike Aerospace plans to equip the plane with a new experimental engine. The cabin will not have standard windows, which will reduce the weight and increase the strength of the fuselage, as well as increase the flight speed. Curved displays show real-time views outside the cabin via micro-cameras, compensating for window absence. Past U.S. flight tests in 2017. The first demonstration version, the SX-1-2, a scaled-down drone version of the S-512, successfully completed flight tests in the U.S. in 2017, confirming the accuracy of the aerodynamic calculations. The project is supported by manufacturers and aerospace centers around the world, including Quartus Engineering in the U.S., Siemens in Germany, and Arnova in Spain. Spike Aerospace unveiled a full-size business jet in 2022 and plans to start commercial operations by 2028. Boom Supersonic started developing its supersonic aircraft, Overture, in 2014. Since then, the company has raised $270 million in investments and received support from key players in the air transportation market. By the middle of the next decade, the startup plans to sell around 2,000 aircraft to various airlines and private customers at a price of about $200 million each. Overture will be 169 feet 9 inches long and have a wingspan of 59 feet 7 inches. It's designed to carry 75 passengers. To speed up the development and testing of technologies, the company first created a scaled-down prototype, the XB-1, known as Baby Boom. This model is 3 times smaller than the Overture. Its length is 68 feet 9 inches, and its wingspan is 21 feet. It's designed for 2 pilots. The construction and aerodynamic testing of the XB-1 began in 2018, and in October 2020, the prototype was revealed in fully assembled form. The tests began in 2021. The prototype will fly faster than the main aircraft, 2.2 Mach instead of 1.7 Mach, which allowed for testing all technologies under maximum load. The first full-size Overture is set to be unveiled in 2025, after which test flights will begin. Commercial flights on the Overture are expected to start in 2029. Research on creating a supersonic aircraft began in the 1940s. The pioneer in this field was the American experimental aircraft Bell X-1, equipped with the XLR-11 jet engine. It was on this aircraft that on October 14, 1947, American test pilot Charles Yeager became the first person to break the sound barrier in controlled flight. The first production fighter jet capable of reaching the speed of sound was the Soviet MiG-17, developed in the late 1950s and launched into production in 1944. A real breakthrough in supersonic aviation was the North American F-100 Super Sabre, which made its first flight in May 1953 and began mass production in 1954. In the early 1900s, significant advancements were made in the development of supersonic aviation. The designers were able to solve the issues of stability and control at supersonic speeds, paving the way for the creation of various types of supersonic aircraft. The first civilian supersonic aircraft appeared in the late 1960s. These were the Soviet Tu-154 and the French Concorde. The Tu-44 made its first flight in 1968, but it was only actively used from 1975 to 1988. Then its operation was halted, and the aircraft became a museum exhibit. The Concorde made its first flight in 1960 and was in service from 1973 to 2003. Currently, supersonic aviation is still being developed. In 2024, several supersonic aviation projects are in development. In the 21st century, humanity has recognized all the advantages of supersonic aviation, but has faced some challenges typical of this mode of transport. Nevertheless, technologies continue to improve, and supersonic and hypersonic aviation is once again taking center stage in scientific and technical research. Now, friends, I want to make you a very interesting offer. You have a unique opportunity to become part of our team. If you have video editing skills, can voice over videos in Russian, English, and other languages, or write interesting scripts, we would be happy to work with you. Message our Telegram bot. The link is in the description. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching.